What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back once again, and we are going to be finally talking about the premiere of Superman and Lois Season 2. So I wanted to go ahead and give my comments on the first episode, what I think about it so far, what I think is going to happen, the good and the bad of it. But at the same time, if you guys want to go ahead and talk about it, by all means. But at the same time, I was kind of hesitant to watch the premiere due to I had other things I'd rather watch, because Superman and Lois, again, it's a good show. There are parts about it that kind of turn me away from it, which I will get into later in the video. But at the same time, I wanted to just go ahead and just take my time with it because, again, a lot of the CW shows are one of those where I don't feel the need to hurry up and watch anymore. And it's really sad to say that because of how the CW has turned these shows into just too political, too dramatized, too SJW/woke, in my opinion. And I know I've talked to a lot of other fans, and I've seen a lot of the comments, and it's true, but at the same time, everybody has their own opinion. But again, if you enjoy it, then enjoy it. We're all fans at the end of the day, but again, it's just certain things of this show that I like, and there's certain things about it I don't like. Now, we do leave off right where season 1 ended, where we see John trying to inform his daughter Natalie that, of course, Lois, that's not her mother on this earth, and what's happened. And of course, we see this huge drift between Clark and Lois in the first episode due to the situation at hand. Because anyone that does not remember, this Lois, the one we know, unfortunately had a stillborn child that was going to be her name, Natalie, and she has not yet fully processed it, even though she thinks that she has. And then when she meets another version that could have been her daughter, then she doesn't know how to handle it, and so she starts taking it out on Clark. She starts taking it out on Jonathan and everybody else. But again, it's one of those where you're sitting here and you're going, okay, let's just see how this plays out. Now, I will say it was interesting to see a reunion between Tyler Hoechlin and the one that played his uncle in Teen Wolf. That was a huge, interesting thing to see Ian Bohen return, and even him playing as a military commander on here, due to the fact that he took, of course, Lois's father's place in the DOA to make sure that way there would still be someone in charge. Him and Superman are at ends because he wants him to be loyal to America, which again, Superman is not loyal to just America, but he's loyal to everybody. And so they even bring up North Korea of submarine, and that he gave it back to him, which again was a big problem for the United States in the show, as well as also how they're wanting to constantly bring up real life problems in the show rather than just kind of lead the story to it. And again, that was my first problem with this, and then I'm going to get into my other problems here in a second. But we do see where there's possibly something going on with Clark, other than, of course, the marital and child issues, due to he is trying to save the submarine, and he kind of blacks out in a way due to, I guess, what happened with him and General Zod, where he is hearing pitching siren noises, and he's having issues trying to concentrate, and then he finally able to do it. So this happens a couple times, and later in the episode, he actually comes across two new, I would say, students of the DOA who has powers like him that I'm guessing that they gave to be loyal to America. And even Clark, aka Superman, he's like, this is not what I agreed upon. This is not what I'm going to do. I gave the promise to everyone that I would be an open agent, pretty much. He's not loyal to just one country, and that is in the comics. So again, I'm happy that they're putting at least a few things in the comics, as well as also to the fact of he even gave them Superman's brand. He even said that's not yours to give, and he comes back, well, again, American can have more than one Superman. So obviously we're going to be seeing a drift between Superman and the military due to him not wanting to be fully loyal to America's government, but at the same time he's wanting to stay out of political parties, which again is understandable. And we also see throughout the episode where Lois is still trying to understand Natalie's involvement there, as well as also understanding her trying to get more reporters into where she's working now, and she doesn't want to hire anyone. So again, there's a lot of issues that gets brought up into this into the very first episode. Now, What is very interesting is we also see where Lana, she is trying to get a new mayor involved, but at the same time, her husband is getting a little jealous due to how much time she's spending with him, as well as also their daughter coming back into town from camp. So her and Connor's going to kind of have a little bit of an issue due to the fact of they were apart for so long, and what I'm thinking, honestly, is there could be a breakup involved. I don't see them being together for very long, and the only reason why I say that is because I don't see Jordan and her being together for very long due to how this is really his first relationship, and she kind of seems unsure when she comes back, and she wants to be with him, but at the same time, she doesn't, I don't think she knows what she wants. And then Jonathan almost got caught with his pants down, literally. This kid, he gets caught by Lois right when he's trying to have a sexual relationship now with his new girlfriend. Lois catches them. She tells Clark to come home. She yells at him, saying it's his fault, saying that they left him there. As well as we see more of a drift between them two. But then she finally comes up and says that she feels partially to blame for not saying anything to Natalie, and he even states that that is not your daughter, you are not her mother, that yes, you were, a version of you was her mother on another earth, and she compares herself to her mother, that she feels like she has no connection to her. And again, we even see a big issue with Natalie as well. Still, they're having issues trying to adjust to the new earth, and also trying to stay incognito, but at the same time still trying to live. And she's having issues because her friends have no idea who she is, on this earth, as well as, seeing her mother with somebody else, finding out she's married to Superman, has two brothers, from another earth. So there's a lot that now he's going to have to deal with. And then later on in the episode, we see where she's trying to come up with an idea of, okay, let's try to be friends. Let's try to understand one another. She even invites them to stay on the farm for a while they're trying to get their lives straight. Clark agrees. And then we even see later on in the episode where a unknown tyrant is going to be involved due to, we see a lot of punching way down in the mines. And according to the director, it's going to be Doomsday, which again, I'm really hoping they take the Krypton route where they show that version of Doomsday where he actually looks like Doomsday, not a humanoid person, but an actual monster. I'm praying that they do that. I'm hoping that they, give that, oh my god, Superman's gonna die type of vibe. Because, again, for him finally showing Doomsday, that's a big leap, but at the same time, why has he not faced him already? That is another thing that kind of goes to my mind. Why has he not faced him? They haven't really brought up Lex that much. They really have not brought up a lot of Superman's foes in the show at all. So it kind of makes me wonder, what exactly are they doing? And it makes you wonder exactly how many years now Superman's been Superman, but at the same time, where's all the villains that he should have been facing already? So that's kind of where my problem is going to leave the show just a little bit, because again, it ain't like Superman, he's a rookie or anything. He's been doing this for a while, for several years now, and it just makes you wonder what exactly has been going on, who he's faced already to really cause a threat. So that's where another issue lies. Also, another issue lies is where I think they're going to try to write in where Lois and Natalie are going to get close, maybe a little too close, and she's going to look at her like a daughter, and maybe she's going to try to break up Clark and Lois to try to have her go back with her father, for this version of Lois, which, again, I can see them doing. It wouldn't shock me if they do it. I don't think a lot of fans, including myself, would like that very much because of the connection, of course, and, the iconic duo that, Superman and Lois are. So I really hope they don't do that, but at the same time, it wouldn't shock me if they do it. I also think they're really going to try to play on Natalie this season to make everybody feel bad for her, which again is the end result, because again, she didn't know where her father was for so long. She lost her mother, and her planet was being destroyed by an evil Superman. So again, I can sympathize, but at the same time, on this one, that is not your mother. In a way, it is your mother. And at the same time, those are your half-brothers, and at the same time, they're not. So there's a lot of, back and forth. And again, I've seen a lot of theories of, have Barry talk to her, or this and that and the other. And there's so many people that keep going, oh, well, people need to be more understanding. No, we've had so many issues with the multiverse, with different Earths, and it gets figured out quickly. So I don't see a reason why this one can't get figured out quickly. Because look at what happened with Legends. Look at what's happened with, Barry. First of all, look at all the issues, Barry Allen has had to go through with just trying to deal with doppelgangers, such as, Thawne, as well as his father, his mother, several times. So again, I don't think it would be a bad idea for Lois or even Clark to talk to Barry, have him run over there, talk to her. Yeah, you may not know me, but and knowing Barry, he's just going like, "Oh, I'm Barry Allen. I'm flat." They're probably going to do that even if they did, and just explain to her the whole story of, look, I understand if you want someone to talk to other than Clark as well as Lois or your father. I'm here to talk to you because I understand this more because I've had to deal with doppelganger parents. So again, they can go that route, but it all depends. So I really don't think a lot's going to happen. I think we're going to be seeing a big twist in the children as well. I don't think Jordan and his girlfriend are going to stay together for very long due to, I think she's not sure really what she wants, but at the same time, we're going to be seeing that. We're going to be seeing a twist probably in Clark and Lois's relationship. We're going to be seeing a twist in Jordan as well. Him wanting to, or Jonathan, him wanting to be a superstar at his school, big quarterback, as well as also have a new girlfriend, being, now he almost tried to have sex with her, and his mom caught him, and there's going to be issues there, and then we're going to be seeing a possible issue with the new mayor, because it seems like Lana, she needs to be running for mayor rather than helping someone else run for mayor, because she knows what she's talking about. She is a Smallville native. She knows what the hell's going on in the town. She helps the so-called soon-to-be mayor, the upcoming mayor, about what was going on in the school system, and she knows. But again, it just seems like that they're trying to put somebody else in charge rather than who needs to be in charge. So those are my thoughts. We're going to be seeing a huge character progression, a lot of characters this season. But what are your thoughts on this so far? What do you want to see in this season? What do you not want to see in this season? What are you hoping to see in this season? Do you think we're going to be seeing a good version of Doomsday? Do you think we're going to be seeing other villains later on in the series? Do you think we're going to be seeing another possible villain other than Doomsday in this season? Do you think Doomsday is going to be the big bad, or do you think he's just going to be there for a short period of time, and then you think he's going to just disappear and then return? What are your thoughts, guys? I'd personally like to know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.